These are my top tips for what not to do for next time. And I wish somebody had told me these sooner. My first tip, be prepared. I have spent a fortune on plastic PVC piping because of delivery fees, also because I've had to buy it from Amazon. Amazon's not the cheapest place. When I first did my order for this, when I originally did putting in the pump, I spent about $80, which is not a lot. But over the course of the year, I had other various PVC projects that I need PVC parts for. And so I was buying the odd one here and there from Amazon and everywhere else. And those delivery fees started adding up. And the same goes for chemicals. Buy like a big bulk buy rather than lots of little ones, and then you'll be saving money. Tip 2. I was rubbish at putting in chemicals in this pool at the beginning, mostly because I didn't know that I needed shock. Shocking, I know. I eventually bought it, but it required a lot of chemicals to get it back into correct working order. If I'd used them at the beginning of the year and little and often, then it would have been a lot cheaper. Tip 3. Putting this pool on the grass was fine. It kills the grass, that's not a problem. What I have going around the outside of the pool is the grass is growing up, and I can't cut it because I'm worried that I'm going to cut the pool. And I've seen videos where people have gone around with a strimmer and accidentally cut the pool, and suddenly you've got 4,000 litres rushing somewhere that you didn't wish it was rushing. Number 4. I put a ground sheet down first, and it works. It's really good. The trouble was I put it under the feet so it didn't blow away, which you'd think would make sense. But the problem is, because it's on ground that squishes, it's created a little impression, and that allows water to pool, and that has caused me some midge larvae. If you want to see a bit more about midge larvae, check out this video. So what I would have done differently is I'd have tucked the ground sheet in a bit and not underneath the legs, because it's a lot harder to lift those legs up once you've got water in the pool. 5. I wish I'd used sort of a heat mat to sort of like help warm up the water. In the UK, our weather is not great and it's mostly cold, and I'd have been able to get a lot more use if I had a heat mat, and that would have allowed me to heat the water. Just even a few degrees would have helped. 6. I should have used a cover this year. Where we've had lots of downpour of rain, lots of moss have come down from the roof into the pool. It's messing with alkalinity, it's messing with the pH, it's kind of made it a bit more acidic than I'd like, so that's required more chemicals. I could have solved that problem by putting a cover on it, and that cover could also have helped retain some of the heat. 7. I've been using bromine in this pool, which is great, but the problem is it dissipates quite quickly. It's quite useful for hot tubs because there's such a small area and you've got a cover on them. The chlorine would have been cheaper for a start, and it would have persisted for longer. So it's something I probably should explore next year. Lastly, number 8, I should have made sure the base of the pool was as smooth as possible. The problem with it not being smooth is that it tracks dirt. Whilst it's not really a problem, it kind of makes it look a little unsightly. It also means that the dirt is all over. If it was smooth, then it could have gone to the edges, then it'd be a bit easier to get. Maybe I'm just being picky. But they're my top tips that I want to try and fix for next year.